there is a national conversation taking place about something without anybody, with 98% of the people talking not really knowing what they're talking about. And maybe that is typical of a country, in the wake of the last president, typical of a media ecosystem that is more oriented toward ginning up outrage than it is to informing people of facts and truths. But you can't really understand the mania around critical race theory right now without understanding the mania around campuses from the past few years. I mean, it really is one and the same. It is a effort that began with trying to spread falsehoods about the state of universities and university education, and what a campus life is like for free speech. I think some of what the criticisms that were aired in the past few years were true, were reasonable. I think some of them were, a great number of them were exaggerated. And now I think that maybe it's because the pandemic, shut down enough campuses that that energy went somewhere new. But now that energy, again, is going to secondary schools and below. Occasionally, I think there are stories that have made national news of people who lead schools or who are conducting quote unquote diversity trainings that might be doing things that are questionable. But the reaction to this has been tenfold, in that we've seen a wave of state level bills introduced based on President Trump's executive order from last year about, quote unquote, race and sex stereotyping. That is essentially, very strange legislation. And I cannot stress this enough. There's this, everyone's talking about how bad is this legislation? What does it really say? What does it really do? Nobody knows. Nobody understands it. It's deliberately and purposefully very convoluted in how it's all been written. Different states have taken this set of constructs around what are quote unquote divisive concepts, and they've put other language around it to make bills that have widely different meanings.